creative chicas and chicos, it's Marianne. Welcome back to CreativeMeTV. As you may have seen in the title and thumbnail and this little light box here, today we are reviewing the Snapchat update. The Snapchat update is basically 2018's version of the Black Plague. It's like everyone around you has the flu and you think to yourself, oh, I'll be fine, I won't catch that, I'll be quite alright. And then boom, it hits you and you think it's the end of the world. Side effects include blurry vision, poor navigation, confusion, and frustration. So yeah, I was basically that annoying friend that was like, yeah, I haven't gotten the update yet. Haha, haha, you got it, and I don't. I still have the old Snapchat. And then when I finally got it, I was like, what is this? And I'm not here to rant or talk smack about Snapchat. I'm here to give an honest review from a designer's point of view. So let's talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's basically just talk about what works, what doesn't work, and what can be improved. So let's open Snapchat. As you can see, the camera didn't really change. This is the first thing you see when you log into Snapchat. As you know, when you used to scroll to the right, you would see all of your friends' stories. You would see your story at the top, all your friends' stories, and then all this Discover stuff was at the bottom. A little out of sight, but now it's clearly the main focus. They really want you to see what's going on in the world, as well as celebrity updates, different stuff like that. Before I go into my review, I'm just gonna describe what we see right now. And then when you go to the left, it's no longer just your friends' messaging section. Right now it's stories and messaging combined. If you want to message someone, you kind of have to scroll down unless you recently messaged them. They will be at the top. If you want to view their story, you literally have to scroll to find it. Still search at the top. To get to your story, you can click on this little button here. Now there's this little section where you can view your Bitmoji, your little snap code. You can add friends here. You can see your trophies. Oh, let's see. Bitmoji, you can edit your Bitmoji. I don't know why my Bitmoji looks like that right now. It's a little scandalous. Trophies here. You can share your username or your snap code with people. Add friends quickly here, and then view your story here. So let's talk about what's not working. I know a lot of people have said it's harder to navigate now. They don't know where their story is. They don't know where to find things, and that's a big concern. When you're designing for any kind of app or any kind of UI, you want it to be easy to navigate. You want people to see what they want to see up front, not have to scroll and like swipe or do a lot of work just to find it. You want the least amount of clicks as possible. And right now, let's say I'm on the main screen, like I am here. It used to be slide to the right, 1 click, and then you would have clicked here for your story. That would have been 2 clicks. Now it's 1, you can click on this up here, 2 clicks, and then click again to see your story. That's 3 clicks. So it takes longer for you to find your story. Also, you can't really click on the text where it says my story, that just drags it down so you can see like your views. You have to click on the circle icon or the circle photo here. And I know a lot of people have bigger thumbs than I do, and then they might accidentally click on something else. They might accidentally download it or expand it with like these options here. It should just be, you can click anywhere on this section to open and view your story. Okay, so back to this story page. I get what they were doing. They were trying to split these little sections, trying to make the Bitmoji the main focus, which I guess it's cool. A lot of people use them now. They look like them. You can easily see, I guess, who you're looking at. Unless their Bitmoji doesn't look anything like them, that's a bit confusing. Or if they don't actually have their name like I do here, and they have like a username that's not their name included, you'll be like, who is that? Let's go to the Discover page. This is where it gets a little messy. Designer in me loves sticking to grids, so I don't understand why there's this like asymmetrical, like not lining up thing that kind of bothers me a little. I don't know if it's just me, my OCD, or like my constant need for everything to be on a grid. I just think it would be better if it was all the same height, all gridded evenly in a row. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I guess I understand why they made this Discover page their main focus. They have a lot of shows on here now. They collaborated with a lot of magazines, brands, and even like famous people here. It's just a little bombarding and it visually hurts my eyes. There's just so much happening here. And granted, I don't really care. I know a lot of people don't really care about this Discover page, like they think they would just be better off without it. They would rather follow who they want to follow and see their story, not just all these other people. But they do give you the option if you click on the person to like subscribe or unsubscribe or like see less than this. So there's that. It's just gonna take me a while to like scroll through whatever I don't want to see and just unsubscribe for each thing. I'm not unsubscribing to the Girl Scout cookies, they're really good. But yeah, it'll take you a long time to like go through all this, and yeah, it's just, I don't want to bother. I want to see my friends, what they're up to, maybe the few celebrities I care about, my own story. I don't need to be an FBI agent and stalk the entire world, basically. So, back to the friends page. Now this is where it gets a little problematic and confusing for a lot of people too, because they combine the whole messaging and friends stories. And I think what they had before was better. They separated it. You can easily go to the page dedicated to messaging people. You know that's where you need to be. You know where to find the person and message them or send them a photo. And then you had that for their stories as well. So here's where it gets a little confusing. Let's say I want to see this top person story. You would think, okay, I'll click on their name or this section here. But no, that just took me to their chat. I don't want to chat with them, I want to see their story. You have to literally click the small circle again, just like you did with your story. So yeah, if you don't have small thumbs like I do, that can be a big problem. You can accidentally click on something or like start a chat or start a video or something you don't want when you just want to creep on people's stories. Click on the little icon, you see more stories. It'll take you to the next one as you keep scrolling. That's pretty much the same like it was before. The idea hasn't really changed, it's still pretty much the same thing. It just takes more clicks, it's harder to find things, and the new layout is just overall confusing, a little all over the place. And I don't know if this is just me being picky, but I don't really love the Bitmoji or the little default avatar on the left. I liked it when it was just the name itself. And I also love that I can see the streaks, like the little flames right here, to see like how long I've been keeping a streak. That was big and on the right side. Like that was like right aligned, easy for me to see who I have a streak with, what's the number. Now it's just tiny and there's like little emojis here and it's hard for me to see. It's just too tiny. The text is really small. I love the Bitmojis when you're chatting. I just don't love seeing them all the time right here. Like maybe if it was their profile picture, it'll be more clean, but because there's some little default avatars here, it just looks a little weird. So now we're gonna talk about one good thing. So if we scroll back here and let's say we're gonna take a photo or a little snap, and when you send it, you still have the option of adding it to your story at the top, my story, and they finally gave us back best friends. Who would have thought Snapchat finally listened? Now we can see who our top friends are. Quickly click on their names, whatever, to send them a little thing, a little snap. And you see recents below, then other friends here. So I think this page is alright. It's easy. You can clearly see who you're sending it to. I guess I like it better than the generic list they had before. Like at least you can have your own best friends section, recent section. So yeah, you can easily just click send. That's good. That's simple. That was easy to navigate. I think if they separated maybe messaging and then also stories in this screen in the same way they did in the previous screen, I think that would be much better. That would be something to think about. So another thing that I just discovered, like literally right now, if you take a photo and then when you add text, they have classic, big text, glow, rainbow, italics, gradient, script, brush, fancy, a whole bunch of other ones. Comic Sans, really. Snapchat is trying to pull Insta right now and give us different text styles. Okay, that's a cool thing. That's good. Maybe not Comic Sans, but these other styles are pretty nice. Let's recap overall review. Things I don't really love. The navigation's a little tough. It's hard to easily find what you're looking for. The Discover page takes over too much. And I understand that Snapchat wanted to be a little more like Instagram and appeal to those brand influencers. Yeah, it's cool. It's good to see, but I don't really want that to be the main focus of Snapchat. I know a lot of people use it as like a personal thing to like send a quick little snap or message to their friends. I guess they're trying to go more towards like the commercial route. I don't really love the idea of grouping the messaging and the stories into one page. It's a little confusing. I think it'll be great to give people the option of whether they want to separate their messages and stories or whether they want to just shut off the Discover page completely. That would be a cool feature. Maybe on the main page, before you even see the camera, they can give you options of what you want to see, what screens you don't want to see. Maybe you can choose, yeah, I just want to message my friends, or yeah, I just want to view their stories, or yeah, I just want to take photos. I don't really want to see the Discover page per se. Just an example. So yeah, in a way it's like customizing your own Snapchat experience. I think it would be great to make it simpler for people who just want to use it for specific things. Another solution I have is maybe Snapchat can create like a home screen, and instead of having that swiping feature and like trying to figure out where you're going and navigating or like where the app is leading you to, maybe on this main home screen there'll be different icons for all the different sections. There'll be one for memories, one for the camera, one for stories, one for the Discover page, and you can just easily click on an icon and it'll take you to that page. And maybe there's a back button and you'll go back and then start over from the main page. That way you know you're always on the main page and you can clearly go where you want to go. Things I do like the organization of the main page when you're about to send something to someone. I do like that best friends are back and you can clearly see who you Snapchat more than the rest of your list. I do like the new fonts. I love typography, so it's pretty cool to have that. Mine is Comic Sans. I think they included that as a joke, who knows. I wonder if they're gonna copy Instagram and you can have multiple text sections instead of just like one text only, because sometimes you want to add like little text here and then another text here, maybe in a different font. Just something to think about Snapchat. Overall, I know a lot of people hated the update. I did at first too. A lot of people don't like change, like myself. I'm so used to a layout, I use it every day, then when it's completely changed, I'm like, why? Why did you change it? If it's not broken, don't fix it, as they say. But I understand, Snapchat is evolving. Will I boycott Snapchat? No. Will I use it as much as I used to? Probably not, because it's a little confusing. I'll probably just do it for like a quick little snap and done. I won't even bother the Discover page. That's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully in the future I'll review like other design updates or changes for different brands. It'll be a cool series to do. So let me know what you think. Do you like the new Snapchat update? Do you hate it? Or do you just not care? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel and become a part of the Creative Clique. Bye guys!